Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me just go ahead and get this started. So, we're doing something a little different tonight. We are doing a tarot reading, not on Shantal, but on Amberlynn Reid and this person, Tommy, because I've been keeping up through Twitter with all this stuff going on, and it's really, really quite disturbing. But something kept telling me, like, to do a tarot reading on the both of them, especially Tommy. I want to zero in on Tommy. Like, what is this person's intention? Like, what are they doing? And like the energy that I'm picking up already, it's not nice. So I want to get into it and maybe get some insight on what Tommy's intentions were with Amber. Hey, Payday. How are you? So this reading is not going to be about Shantal. Hi, Phyllis. Welcome. You can't type. It's okay. Hey, look, I get it. Hi, Tammy. So we're focusing on something a little different tonight. Tonight, it's not about Foodie. I did a recent tarot reading on Foodie. Hi, Engineer. Tonight, it's all about Amber and is it Tommy, Willow, or there's like 3 different names being tossed around for Tommy. I'll just refer to this person as Tommy. Hello, Engineer. Because the things that I've seen on Twitter with Tommy, very, very, very disturbing. Hey, Jim. Very disturbing. Like that rabbit hole is getting darker. Like so many shocking things have come out already about Tommy and Tommy's past, what's been going on there. I saw on Twitter, Amberlynn Reid unfollowed Tommy. I'm not sure if it's fact or not. I don't know. I really don't know. But I saw so many things on Twitter and each one was more shocking than the last. See, here's what I know about Tommy, courtesy of all the lovely people on Twitter. That Tommy is confirmed is a feeder. That Tommy likes not just the bigger ladies, but ladies who are super, 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 super morbidly obese, in very unhealthy state. That Tommy's last girlfriend was over 1,000 pounds. Hi, Hale, Yellow Moon. Welcome, everybody. This lady who was 1,000 pounds, that she went on Dr. Oz more than once. Unfortunately, this young woman passed away. And 3 months after her death, that's when Tommy was talking to Amber. Thank you, Witch of Narnia. So there's just so many things. There's so many things going on with Tommy. And it just, from everything I've seen of Tommy, it just seems like, I don't know, just this person, Tommy, is an extreme feeder who's into different fetishes related to that and seeking out ladies that are very, very unhealthy and helps to make them more unhealthy. So I just wanted to see what is Tommy's intention. Booger with the cabinet. Hey, let me go fix that. She's obsessing about the cabinet again. What are you doing? What is it? There's your cabinet. Cabinet's open. Don't worry about it. All right, we're back. So, no Shantal stuff today. She is the star of the show. And I had to have a conversation with her so I could do tarot for all of you, because she's like, I want to be cuddled. I want to be cuddled. I want to be cuddled. I'm like, I cuddle you all the time. Can I please do tarot right now? And she said, okay, as long as you cuddle me later. So she's good. I was like, I can't do tarot and hold you at the same time. Yeah. So like, what is going on with Tommy? Like this, are there devious intentions there? It kind of feels like there is. And can I just say this about the feeder fetish? Look, there are all different levels to the feeder fetish. A feeder fetish could be something as light as feeding someone a couple of cupcakes, and that's all it is. And then there's the extreme side of feederism where a person's health, their mobility, their breathing, and all that is being affected. And that I do not approve of. You know, I don't approve of any fetish where there's harm being done to yourself or another person. I grateful life. So extreme feederism, I look down upon because I think it's very harmful. There could be different elements to the feeder fetish. Some people do it as a form of power exchange. Uh, Other people, they purposely overfeed the feedee because they like the idea of that person completely depending on them. And in some cases, it's a way for them to feel assured that their partner will never leave them. I mean, there could be all different kinds of reasons why it's happening. I mean, I was watching My 600-Pound Life, like Dr. Now, and there was a couple on there that the man in question, he didn't want his wife getting small because he was afraid that she would leave. So he kept her big on purpose because it made him feel better knowing that she would never leave him. And if she tried to lose weight, he gave her a problem. So like there's all different kinds of reasons it could happen. Hi, Tragically. Yeah, you saw that one. So you saw like the exchange between those two. And I'm like, that's effed up that you want your wife unhealthy just because you're insecure. That's not cool. Like I've got to keep them sick and keep them immobile so that I can feel assured in my mind they're not going anywhere. I think she did leave him afterwards. I think that was one of the cases of My 600-Pound Life where the woman just realized how effed up the power exchange was. And she's like, I'm taking my power back. So good for her. But going back to Tommy, what's the angle here with this feederism? Like, is it just being attracted to the bigger ladies and then feeling better because they have power over them? Is it a power exchange? I don't know. But it would seem that Tommy targets the bigger ladies for a reason. And I've seen the different Twitter posts, and it seems like Tommy was purposely picking the ladies that not only were of a bigger size, but had some sort of following or making some kind of money. So maybe that was it. So like, I want to see what's going on with Tommy. Like, can the cards give me some insight today? Welcome, everybody. And if you're someone that you're new to my channel, if you want to subscribe or give a thumbs up, please do so. I really appreciate that. But I appreciate everybody being here. The following is a weird thing. She effed around with the wrong girl. Well, you know what? Tommy was making herself too public. You know what I mean? Going after too many people on her plate. And it got found out that the circle goes all the way around. Hello, Sense of Wonder. Yeah, she was much too fast. Moving too fast. You know, your girlfriend passes away and 3 months later you're hopping in somebody else's DMs. Doesn't sound like you were too terribly in love with her. You're not even taking any time to really grieve. You're moving on. So that's what happens when you move too fast and you're too public with being fast. You know, slow it down a bit. You were too public and you got found out. The funeral photos that got posted were wild. I mean, I know that people tell stories and they smile and they cry and they laugh when they remember people. That's not what this looked like. Yeah, she was smiling. She didn't look like she'd been crying at all. And I'm like, that was your girlfriend. What's going on there? Yeah, the internet is forever. True, 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 true. And I've been keeping an eye on Shantal's shenanigans today. Like she just did the Simpsons donut live. I'm going to go over that in a bit. It's ridiculous. Like I don't know what she's doing with the donuts. If she's doing it to get some people outraged about the donuts, oh, Shantal's eating donuts. Shantal, we don't care. You can eat an entire Dunkin' Donuts shop and we still wouldn't care. It's not our diabetes. It's not our blood pressure. It's not our blood sugar. Eat all the donuts you want, girl. Have at it. Who would think a donut at night would be less fresh? I know, right? Cat Shark, it's like, you're ordering a donut at night. I wonder why it's not fresh. And you know what? I was watching that live, and Shantal was angry. And do you want to know why I think she was mad about the donuts? Because back in Canada, she would pull a constant scam. She would do the Postmates, Uber Eats, and she would constantly order food and claim that it wasn't good just to get a refund. She basically trying to eat for free, scam the restaurants out of money so she could eat for free. And I guess she can't do that in Kuwait. She wanted to order all those doggone donuts and say that they were stale just so she can eat them for free. And Kuwait said, no, we're not going to let you do that. So she was mad because she can't scam over in Kuwait the way she did in Canada. People literally go into the bake at midnight for 6 a.m. donut rush. Yeah, if you order donuts late at night, don't expect them to be fresh and don't get mad if they're stale. And then her dinner, yeah, I saw that too, Angela. And just, is it me? Am I wrong? I'm so desensitized to Shantal eating any food anymore. I am. I'm so desensitized. I'm like, oh, she's eating rice. Big deal. Hey, sock puppet. I mean, do y'all feel the same way that I do about Shantal eating food? It's like, it's not shocking anymore. Hi, booger. See? It's like, oh, you're eating food and you're eating a lot of food. Big whoop, big whoopee. Hi, bugs. See? Good luck me doing tarot tonight. Look, one up here. I'm going to get to the tarot in a minute. Just let me have a cat moment. Kitty. Somebody's got to get her cuddles before I get started. Hey, bugs. Everybody loves you. You want to curl it? Okay, we're doing this. This is what she does with me. Kitty. But I'm so desensitized to Shantal eating food. It's like, oh, she's eating another hubcap full of rice. Yay. Hey, bottom, 90%. It's like she's eating another hubcap of rice. Oh, she's eating donuts. I don't care. Oh, your cat just chirped and he goes, meow, meow. You know, like, I don't care if Shantal eats all the donuts in Kuwait. Let her do it. Let her do it. Let her eat all the doggone donuts. What's that? Do this reading or too dark? I'm gonna get into the Tommy stuff. I gotta take a moment and give Booger her cuddles for just a second, if that's okay. Because if I don't give her cuddles, she's gonna keep hopping on my lap until I give it to her. The boot no boop. Yeah, exactly. Tragically. She seems super stressed about the Kai Bella interview. When is that supposed to happen? Is it supposed to happen tomorrow? She's a diva. She tells me when to go to bed. Literally. Look at this baby. You need a bottle. Who is she doing the interview with? Where's the interview supposed to happen? I'm just curious. Thank you, Detective Isaac Guest. I'm not quite sure who that is, but I'm sure there'll be clips all over Twitter tomorrow. That's usually how it works. Be our guest. I don't think I've heard of that channel before. Must be a new one. I'm not quite sure what Kybella could say to upset Shantal. Well, thank you, Girl World Weight Loss Club. She's a very mellow cat. Yeah, exactly. Look at her. She got her little legs over my arm. She's like, you're not going anywhere. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not getting straight to the reading, but you see what's going on here? You see what this is? Look at her. It's a booger. She's a pretty girl. She's pretty. You guys ought to see the other pretty girl outside, Blackie, the half feral cat that I take care of. I just fed her. She's a big old thick chunk because I love her and I take care of her. So I got 2 girls. I'm hoping that I can get the other cat in before winter. You're making some tea. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. I will get to the cards, but look. Hey, Claudia. I promise there's tarot in this live. It's just that I'd love to see Black. You can take a photo next time you feed her. I think I did take a photo and post it, but I'll take another one. She's just kind of hard to catch because I'll feed her several times a day. Oh, here we go. She's doing the love bite thing. Here we go. It's about to happen. I can feel it. That's her signal to be, see, there it is. Ow, ow. That's her signal to be put down. There we go. She love bites me and says, that's enough. Okay. It's okay, bottom. So yeah, I got 2 chunky girls. One's inside, one outside. Blackie's a big old cuddle bug, so is Booger. Thunder rain. She said 3 scratches for would result in a consequence. But yeah, I want to get into the Tommy stuff. Like, what are her intentions? Like, what is she doing over there? Like, I feel like Amber was purposely targeted. Because maybe her money, maybe her YouTube channel, something. I don't know. No, I think the whole thing with Tommy is very dark. It's very disturbing. It's like what are your intentions, ma'am? What are your intentions there? What are you up to? Tommy is giving Natter vibes. Very surprising that Amber is doing this. You know what, Sock Puppet? I politely and respectfully disagree. And I politely and respectfully disagree just based on this. Natter is not a feeder. He is not a feeder. He's a scammer and a scumbucket that he was just wanting Shantal's money, but he really wasn't into the feeder thing. Not the way that Tommy obviously is. Because I've seen pictures on Twitter of, there was a post of the woman who passed away. And there's something that if you are of a bigger female and you're catering to certain fetishes, there's something called like crushing, where somebody that's bigger sits on the person or they crush them with their belly. And I actually saw that on Twitter. So that's a whole another level of like or fetish or kink. Natter's not into that. I saw that and I'm like, what the F? So Natter was always about whatever it takes to get the money, but Tommy's actually into that. Tommy's into that big time. I mean, I'm not trying to kink shame or anything, but it's like, if you see that, plus you see how the girlfriend passed away and she was 1,000 pounds, you're like, what in the absolute F is going on here? Like, what is your intention? To me, it feels like a power exchange. Like maybe Tommy likes women that are totally immobile, depend on her. She has complete power over, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I think too, Payday. But we're gonna get into that. Natter didn't want to get off on whacking Shantal, Tommy, and ALR. I can't say it either. But you know what, engineer? As much as people like Shantal and Amber hate Girl World, Amber, Shantal, you should thank Girl World. Seriously. Because Girl World, time and time again, has stepped forward and exposed things that they didn't know. And in the case of Amberlynn Reid, she was getting all wrapped around Tommy, and Girl World said, hey, did you know this? Started bringing all the receipts. We went truth shopping and found the receipts. So now if Amber brings Tommy into the home, she's going to do it with both eyes open. She knows what's going on, and she can't say, I didn't know. So it's like, you're welcome, Amber. Did you know these things about this individual? Because if you don't, you know now. We might have just saved your doggone life. Hi, Leanie. We might have just saved your life, girl. All right. So they secretly love us. They should. They absolutely should. We may say things they don't like to hear, but you know what? Sometimes the things you want aren't the things you need. Sometimes that person you don't like may be the friend that you need the most. She probably did know and didn't care, but didn't want anyone to know. Well, too late now. We're Girl World. We know everything. We're nosy people over here. We find stuff out. You bring in us a side character, we're going to go deep. We're going to go into that rabbit hole. We're going to go deep. We're going to go real deep. So if you guys want to, I got cards popping out already. We're going to get started in a second. If y'all want to sub up to my channel, if you want to like the stream, please go for it. Really appreciate it. I'm just doing this little bonus reading because I want to find out. I got to feel like there's more on Tommy. Like, what are their intentions? What are they up to? Like, what was the plan? What was the freaking plan here? Do they have money? Are they looking for money? Hello, David. I want to know. I'm nosy. I'm part of Girl World. I want to know stuff. See what you're a bad influence. All of you are a bad influence. We're all going to be nosy together. And Booger's going to be back there cleaning herself. Hello, Raven's Magic. Blondie. Hey, Blondie. Yeah, what do the cards have to say on that? Okay, Spirit is telling me something that I'm not liking hearing. And I don't know what to think about this. Before I even get into the reading, Spirit is telling me that allegedly conspiracy, whatever, that part of what's going on with Tommy is they like to push things to a place where the partner gets unhealthy, and then if something happens to them, then people that are around her go, oh, your girlfriend passed away, I'm so sorry, da 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 da. And there's a sense of sympathy and support and all of that, like, and they just, that's part of what they're going for. Oh, you're such a caring individual. Sinister. Very, very sinister. Forget Phoebe, just do the dishes. Munchausen feeder, probably. Hi, Kenny Striper. Can I get on a reading on who? I don't know who NB Nosy is. Hi, Janet Pirate. Thank you for this super sticker. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. But we're gonna get into Tommy. And before we begin, I'm not deep into the Amber story. I want to make sure that I get the pronouns right. Does Tommy is it a she her pronoun, or is another pronoun that I should use for Tommy? Does Tommy refer to them as female or something else? I don't want to be disrespectful. What? Tommy is a nurse? Wow. Yeah, I kind of saw that. I'm like, you're kidding. You're kidding. This person is a nurse. And what the? Okay, so I just want to make sure the pronouns are right. A nurse's assistant, not a nurse. Still, though, a nurse's assistant, and you're going to promote someone to be unhealthy. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That you're in the medical profession somehow, and what the heck? Twisted. So that pretzel is twisted, boy. Put some salt on it. What is wrong with her? She needs therapy. Something. That is twisted. All right, so that is terrifying. I wonder if Becky's laying back watching and laughing. If she is, let her laugh. It's okay. I'm doing my tail reading. I'm not hurting anybody. If she is watching, Amber, fuck you. You're stupid. You and Shantal are both fucking stupid because you make all kinds of money on YouTube and this is how you use it to hurt yourself. You're dumb. You are so dumb. And if you get involved with this feeder, you're even more stupid because now you know everything. Girl World found it out for you. You're welcome. You want to move that feeder into your house and get more unhealthy, go for it. But if something happens, don't blame Girl World. We try to warn you. Get mad, bitch. So she can sit there and laugh, but there's nothing to really laugh at. It's not that funny. You know what I find funny? Here's a joke for y'all. Here's a joke that's funny yet not funny. Amberlynn Reid has been on YouTube for I don't know how long. And she's literally made $1 million+ courtesy of YouTube. Over $1 million. What does she have to show for it? Nothing. So if there's a joke, that's the joke. That's the joke. All the money she makes, and she's got nothing to show for it except for a bunch of journals, Legos, candles, and ugly earrings. Who's laughing now? Okay. Amber is what? Why is she disrespecting her girlfriend who's no longer here? Is she openly doing that? Is she disrespecting the girlfriend? Wow. Hello, Sunshine Country Chickens. Did she go on a live stream and disrespect the girlfriend? Oh, I might have to react to that and say something. I might have to react to that because that's wrong. She don't know that girl. They never had any contact. Why are you disrespecting those who are gone? Hello, Sunshine. All right, so let me just focus here, on Tommy. What is your energy, Tommy? Like, what is your deal, dude? What is it? Sympathy. Spirit immediately says she's looking for sympathy. Like this, she's all about gathering the sympathy to herself. Oh, you're such a great person, and this great tragedy has happened, and you're such a great partner, and you take care of them. It's all about getting the admiration, getting the sympathy, and being the center of attention. Oh, this horrible thing has happened. Like, just, it's gross. It's gross. Contributing to the hurt of another to get admiration and sympathy for yourself, that is sick. Yeah, attention seeker. All right, so we're ready. What is your deal, Tommy? I'm laughing because I'm like, I knew it. First card down, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles for Tommy. Yeah, it's all about the money, honey. It is all about the money. It is all about the freaking money. There it is. It's all about the money. And not just money, but Spirit is telling me, like, the Ace of Pentacles going for the big money. And it's not just money, it's clout, it's attention. It's another tactic of seeking attention by seeking out the bigger ladies that have a following on social media, have some sort of account. Because finding the biggest ladies that get the most attention, that have the biggest following, that makes the most money, because it all leads back to attention for themselves. You know, it's not about finding a woman of a normal, bigger size to be with, that their interest is the bigger ladies. No, it's about, let me find somebody who's 600 pounds, 700 pounds, 1,000 pounds on social media, that they're getting attention or money in some way, because the more they're getting, the more I'm going to get too. So yeah, it's all about money in hand. And I think that the Ace of Pentacles is very significant, because look at the size of that pentacle. It's huge. So money, definite money. And the pentacle, I feel, also represents the women who have money, that are bigger. I'm going to hold you in my hand, and I'm going to cradle you, and I'm going to give you comfort, and I'm going to hold everything you have in my hand. So Ace of Pentacles straight up. And why is she doing it? Well, there you go. Five of Pentacles. So Tommy, are you having money issues right now? There's something going on in the background, a debt, you're strapped for cash, something. You know, like you're floating from person to person to person. So, like, I was thinking that. I'm like, why are you going after these bigger ladies with money? It's because there are money issues going on in the background. There's money issues going on in the background. Big time. So whatever's going on there, the money is not plentiful. And I know that Tommy just came down, and Amber's like, Tommy didn't ask me for anything. Amber, are you fucking stupid? That is such an old tactic for scammers. Don't ask for money right away. That's too obvious. You hold back and you don't ask for anything. And there's ways of asking for things without asking for things, you know? If you're a scammer and you know what you're doing, you don't ask for money right away. You hold back and you act like you've got money to make it seem like you have money. And then you might do something as simple as, if you're wanting to dry bag without being obvious, let me give you guys an example. Let's say you get on the phone with somebody and you want to scam them. Somebody's a friend or whatnot, You should never scam your friend. You shouldn't scam anybody, period. But you get on the phone with somebody and you start talking to them. You won't ask for money. You won't ask for help. But you'll sit there and mention something going on with you. Oh, I'm really worried about my rent. Like I'm going to be evicted soon if I don't get X amount by X amount of time. And if you're talking to a generous person or a nice person and they care about you, they might offer up money or resources or whatever to help you without you asking. That's a way to get something without asking. That's a way to scam. So there's money issues going on with Miss Tommy. The money is not that great. Like the money is drying up and she's trying to figure something out. Yeah, and using the lovers thing to do the scamming. So like look, we got this is so telling. You got the Ace of Pentacles wanting the money. There's money issues going on. The money is dried up. And let's go after let's use the love angle. So like, isn't it funny that the money's drying up and all of a sudden the focus is love? But you're going to be up against the Queen of Swords, Tommy. You're up against the Queen of Swords. Okay, like Amberlynn Reid is a dominant personality type. When she wants to be, she's very manipulative. So you're up against the Queen of Swords. She will fight you. She will fight you. Like if you think you're going to be in control, it might turn all the way around. And this is going to lead to the Hanged Man. Like you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck. Because now the Queen of Swords has her sword. She knows about all your bullshit. And she can use that as a weapon against you. If she did not know about your past, she knows about it now. And she will throw it in your face. Because she's much like Shantal that way. And this is going to lead to, what do I do now? The Hanged Man. Because you're hanging by a foot. If you got money issues and you're looking for someone to float you, you might do what you can do with Amber, but trust me, you're biting off more than you could possibly chew with this one. Hi, Tucker. So it's going to lead to a Hanged Man moment. And oh no. Oh no. I need another card after this one. Hi, Tucker. I need another card after the Death card. Hold on. Ooh. So I don't know who this person is. I've heard that Tommy has different people around her. So I need another card after the King of Cups because I'm curious about this. I'm very, very curious what that signifies. Oh, wait a minute. So there's some people involved in this. I don't know who these individuals are. You got the King of Cups. Then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So does this mean that she's going to be moving into Amber's house? Is the Queen of Pentacles Amber? I need to know. I must know. Yeah, it's, you know what, Tommy, I see you over there. I see you over there. You're not just talking to Amber. You're talking to several ladies. You're in a lot of people's DMs, aren't you? Look at you in the DMs. Look at you. Look at you. Look at that. You have all different kinds of fishing lines in the water. You're not just talking to Amber. You're talking to several ladies at once. Hi, Inferno. Look at all those DMs going out. Like, the Spirit is telling me these are DMs. This is her talking to people. She's like fishing hard. Like it's all in the air, like talking to people. Hey, just so. Amber's not the only target. She's putting several fishing lines in the water and see if a fish will bite. And the best one wins. All right, so what do we got? Yep, looking for that Ace of Cups. Damn it. Looking for the fish. that will bring this in. So earlier we had the Ace of Pentacles, and now we're going to have the Ace of Cups. It's all about lining things up to get what she wants and to keep her floated. Yep. It's all about, like, what can I do to help myself? It's not about getting with Amber to help her with her health and make her happy and love her. It's about just living off of women of a bigger size that happen to have some means, and living off their means for as long as possible until something happens to them, and then moving on to the next one. You know, I had a song in my head the other day for Tommy. It just popped into my head. Anybody remember Sade, Smooth Operator? That song was just popping in my head for Tommy. Smooth Operator. But in Tommy's case, it's Smooth Tommy Raider. But that's what she is. She's a smooth operator. So looking for that Ace of Cups. Yeah, like looking for something productive. Looking for the Ace of Wands, the biggest wand she can hold in her hand that'll bring in the most productivity, the one that will bring in the most for her. Yeah, she's lining up her next victim. She's zeroing in. She's like, okay, got all these fish in the water. What's the best fish? What one's going to get the most money, the most attention for me? It is very parasitic. Yeah, and the fool, Tommy's being the fool. Being the fool. You know, it's all about the full lifestyle. Carefree. I just want to do what I want and have somebody else pay for it. But notice the fool. Look at the picture carefully. Look where the fool is. They're beneath the sun. They're looking up at the sky, but they're not looking down. And look where they are, right on the edge of a cliff. So it's like you're not watching where you're going. You're not watching what you're doing. And it's going to lead to disaster. So it's all about pursuing the carefree fool lifestyle. It's all about the fun and the party and keeping things light and just not. This person, Tommy, does not want to work hard, just wants to live off of ladies. All right, and let's see. I need a couple of cards here. Oh my God! So we've got the Knight of Wands coming in hot. Tommy coming in hot with the Knight of Wands. You know, and I'm getting the sense off this card of the Knight of Wands is just flirtatious, a delicious flirty feeling, like bringing in that flirtation, bringing the seduction, bringing in the attention. That's the Knight of Wands. I'm coming in with this wand, and I'm giving you the attention, but it's not a positive thing because look what's behind it. We've got the Devil card. So like all of this flirtatiousness, this delicious flirting and love and affection, it's masking something very sinister behind it. And the Devil card does not mean something demonic. It could mean addiction. It could mean obsession. It could mean just bad intention. So like this is the appearance right here. This is the appearance of things. This is what's actually going on. You know, just that. Well, let's take the religious part out of this. You see the ladies, they have the chains around them. You've got the beast behind with the pentacle upside down. It's all about Tommy being in control of whoever the target is. So it's like this outward appearances. This is what the victims or the marks see, but this is what actually is. So keep your eyes open, Amber. We got a lot of pentacles in this reading. A lot of pentacles. Like it's all about the money. She's got her eyes on the money, eyes on the prize. You know, and I don't think that Amber is the only one she's talking to. There might be, I'm sensing that there's other women that she's talking to that she's getting money from on the side, online. So this is like a money-making operation for her. Yep, definitely with the Page of Cups, like this, the cup overflowing. It's all about you guys float me and you guys give me stuff and I'll give you attention. So it's attention, it's money, it's, you know, you guys take care of me. Right? And the Page of Wands, it's all about getting something for herself. Tommy, you're a bad girl. Look. But right now she's Girl World just fucked up her game. Girl World just fucked up her entire game. Actually, she fucked up her own game by being too public. But I feel like these swords come from the Queen of Swords, which is Amber. Like her game got exposed. Like all the way exposed. Like all the dots got connected. And now she's like, oops, my plan ain't working. I got exposed for being the money-making person that I am. So like there's a sense of like whatever she had lined up with Amber is not exactly going to go well. And if she moves in with Amber, it's not going to be the picnic that she thinks it is. So you're welcome, Amber. We tried to warn you. We did. So we've got the Star card. We've got the Star card. So again, this feels like the money and the resources around Tommy right now are not plentiful. She's not asking for money, but it doesn't mean she doesn't need it. She certainly does need it. And she's looking around to see who will give her something. So I'm feeling like whatever is going on with her money-wise, it's I want to see robbing. I want to say robbing Peter to pay Paul, but that's not it. It's just taking money from one place and putting it into another in order to make ends meet. So there's no abundance of money there. And that's why she's so on the hunt for these ladies, just bouncing from one to the other. So just, you know, like just going from one to the other, looking for the biggest pond to jump into. And yeah, like it's Tommy, listen, you're not ready for Girl World. You're not ready. And you're not ready to fight Amber either. You have no idea how manipulative she can be, like the game she'll play with you. But like you're gonna have to make a decision if you want to jump in with her or not. But we already know your name. You've been exposed on Twitter. You've been exposed on the farms. So yeah, you're not gonna know which battle to fight. You know, like notice the position of the swords, like the crossing of the heart. You know, like I feel like that is significant, that you, when it comes to the women you're involving yourself with, it's not about anything emotional. It's not about letting somebody into your heart. You literally have your arms crossed over your heart, keeping people out. You know, you maintain your emotional distance from these ladies. The crossing of the heart, the swords, you know, you keep people out of your heart because you have a different purpose in mind. You make it seem like you care, but you don't. It's just about you pretending to have attention and affection for these ladies, and it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. Yeah, and what was I saying earlier? The Strength card. I feel like this is significant, that it's about her having strength and influence and power over others. Getting these ladies into a place where she is in control of them. She has the most strength. She has the most influence, and being deceptive with it, just using attention and affection and love to gain power. It is a total power exchange between herself and whatever person she's picking. You know, because notice the maiden. The maiden has one hand on the back, on the head, and one hand on the mouth. So like controlling whoever it is that you're with and kind of treating them like a pet. You want to have total control. You do not want your partners to be independent, to think freely. You use emotions and love as a form of control and to gain power. Let's see. And this is going to lead to storms. It's going to lead to fights. Oh, there's going to be fights. There's going to be battles. If she and Amber get around each other, this is what's going to happen. There's going to be battles. There's going to be fights. You know, it's not going to be easy. Amber's not going to make it easy. Now she has the perfect weapon. Now that she knows all about Tommy, if she didn't know before, if Tommy moves in, that's going to give her all the ammunition she needs to dominate Tommy and not the other way around. So we've got the Empress. I don't know who the Empress is. All right. So again, it's about, we got the Empress. We got the Knight of Cups. Would you say that it's going to lead to more damage to ALR, so ALR gets worse? I'm feeling like Amber will let her move in. Like, this whole thing is going to blow over. Tommy's going to talk her way out of it. Amber will let her move in. But we all know Amber to be a manipulative bitch, a controlling bitch. So she'll let her move in, but she's going to play stupid when she's not stupid. She's going to be emotionally manipulated, but at the same time, she's going to pull rank when she wants to. So you've got the Empress. I don't know what her mom looks like. I don't know if this could be her mom, but you've got the Knight of Cups. Again, it's all about the money. Lots of cups, lots of pentacles, lots of swords here. Oh, Inferno, one of your favorite cards. One of your favorite cards. Yeah. So like this thing, it's doomed from the start. Okay, it's doomed. This is not gonna be a long time girlfriend, lovey kissy thing. It's doomed from the start, y'all. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad. And you're going to have a little tower moment, Tommy, as you should. If you're running around hurting people, this is karmic. This is not girl world doing this to you. This is you bringing it upon yourself. When you use people, when you hurt people, this is what happens. This is a retribution. And then she's going to be like, if once that tower moment happens, she's going to be, she's going to basically boomerang back and be, she's going to be fishing again. She's going to be fishing again because that's her pattern. Go with somebody, try to work it with them, get whatever she can off of them. And if they don't work, go right back to the pond and start fishing for more fish. So I see you, Tommy. I see what's up, player. Yeah, like it feels like her and Amber are going to go back and forth with each other, or she's going to go back and forth with somebody, looking for that money. I feel like if she moves in with Amber, it's going to be a money power situation where Amberlynn holds the money over her head, because if Tommy is not in a good place financially, Amber will take advantage of that. That's what happened with Becky. She totally took advantage of Becky using that same tactic. So why wouldn't it not work on Tommy? Like, there's going to be some battles. I feel like there's some money issues going on with Tommy, like whatever debts, some things that she owes, keeping things together, like, and she's going to put up with Amber, perhaps, or dealing with several people. So this is like a multi-layered freaking web. I have a fuck off and don't touch me fetish. Hey, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, it doesn't it, Britt? It sounds perfect. So, I mean, that's basically Tommy. So why don't we go into Miss Amber? And Miss Amber, I know you're watching. You're going to probably hear about this. I've never done a reading on you. I've always done stuff on Shantal. But considering all the drama, you know that you're up to bat, right? You know that I've got to do a reading on you, because I want some insight on you, Miss Ma'am. I want some insight on you. I want to see what's going on with you. Just take it for what it is. It's for entertainment purposes. And cards are not a definite thing. Anything can change at any time. How old is Amber? She's about in her 30s. It's a reading type moment. That's it. So, and for those of you that are, if you like this stream, if you want to give a thumbs up, I certainly do appreciate it. If you want to sub up, I appreciate that too. You don't have to, you don't want to, if you just want to chill. But she's in her 30s. I don't know exactly how old Amber is. I'm not like deep down the Amber rabbit hole. I haven't been down that rabbit hole in a while because she's boring. But I want to see what's going on with Amber real quick before I close this out. She's almost 34. She's like Cobra's age. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I know more about Shantal than Amber. Amber gets on my nerves. She's a 30-something-year-old woman. She still talks like a 16-year-old valley girl. I can't stand it. Who taught her to talk like that? Stop it. Between the way she talks and the way that Shantal talks like a baby, I'm like going mad. What's wrong with talking like an adult? Ugh. So let's see what's going on with little Miss Amber. And let's see. So she's like Cobra's age. She's December 27th, which is unfortunately my birthday. Could she have kids or is she like foodie? I honestly, Dot, I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. She had a full hysterectomy like foodie? Wow. See, I don't know all the foodie stuff. There's some people out there, they know all the Amber stuff. I know more about foodie than I do Amber. I've only got time for one locale at a time. The rabbit holes get too deep and they get too wide, and I can't cover all of the ground. All right, so we're doing one on Miss Foodie. That's your birthday? All right. So Amber, what is the deal with you, ma'am? What is the deal with you? Like, what's going on with you? What's your mental state? What's your emotional state? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Like, where are you at mentally? Am I drinking milk? Actually, I'm drinking like a coffee mixed with milk because I got a very sensitive stomach. The acid in the coffee sometimes bothers my stomach, so I do like a coffee milk to make it easier. What? I'm older. Look, the coffee messes up my stomach sometimes. You're not a weirdo. I do love milk. I love drinking milk. I'm not a weirdo. I just like coffee milk sometimes to keep me awake. All right, so show me Miss Amber. What's going on with Amber? We've already discussed Tommy. I knew that'd be a good reading on Tommy because I'm like, bitch, you're all kinds of shady. Tommy is all kinds of shady like this. I don't like her energy. Ooh, oat milk. I love oat milk. I've had that before. It tastes so good. I like oat milk. I like almond milk. I'm not really fond of hemp milk. It's like, ew. I've tried the plant-based milks. I mean, I'll try them. I will try it. If it doesn't taste good to me, it doesn't taste good, but I'm open to trying new things. But I do like the almond milk. Hey, Tally, you know it tastes good, the silk, the coconut almond milk. Try it. Trust me. You'll thank me tomorrow. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You've got to try it. You've got to try it. Yeah, it's been fantastic and serial. All right, so getting on with Amber. What's going on with Amber? All right, so the first card down for Amber is a bit more positive for her, it looks like. We've got the first card down. We have the Eight of Pentacles, like she's over there working on things, working on making money. She's working on making money. Yeah, money is definitely on the mind. She's being very, very productive with making that money. Very money motivated, very money focused. What else we got? Yep. And why is she focused on the money? Well, because is she floating Tommy behind the scenes? Is she floating people? What is going on here? Like, she's making big money. Is she giving Tommy money? Is she giving Tommy money? Is that why Tommy is so, like, invested in her? Wow. And the next card after that is the Emperor. See, like, it's Amber, she uses her money as a form of power. Like, she making all that money makes her into a tyrant. Like, it literally makes her into a tyrant. This is her form of control. Like, I have all the money, I have all the power, and she's going to be a tyrant. Like, she uses it as a form of power. Like, I've got the money and you want it, you got to do what I say. That sort of thing. Yeah, it's there we go, the Queen of Swords again. So, like, this is how she feels strong. This is how she feels strong. You know, like, this is what? So then you've got the King of Wands. Like, she's looking for things to pop off right now, for things to grow. Like, again, it's a very money, like, whatever's going on in the background, she's looking to be much more productive, make the money. I don't know if she's going to use Tommy and everything going on with Tommy to get things started with her channel. Certainly things right now are popping off on her end, because for the longest time, people were bored with Amber. They're like, oh, Amber's boring. But now all this stuff has popped off with Tommy, and she's looking at it from an angle of, hang on, this sucks, but how can I turn these lemons into lemonade? Like, she's seeing all the attention that it's bringing to her channel, and she likes it. She's liking the extra attention. She's getting some of that attention back. So, like, she's like, look at all these lemons. Let's see if I can turn this into lemonade. So she might enter into kind of like a financial agreement, at least with Tommy, and bring Tommy in to get that crown back. Like, she's got that angle now. Yeah, we got the Knight of Cups. Like, bring in that money. Let's get it going. Let's get the party started. Let's get it all started. Like, a bunch of stuff in the air for her. Looking for that money, just like with Tommy, the Ace of Pentacles. And she's up to something, our girl. She's up to something. Yeah, they're basically using each other. So there's a plan at work. Hi, Amber. There's a plan at work here, y'all. Like, that this is in the works. I feel like this whole thing with Tommy was planned. Like, Amber was just over there thinking, what can I do to get attention from my channel again, to light the fire? So she went to the drawing board and she made a blueprint, and Tommy is just part of it. But things are starting to pop off again, and that's exactly what she was hoping for. You know, the Magician card, like, just making magic for herself again. But it's there's going to be some fights. There's going to be some conflict. There's going to be some troubles along the way. This is not going to be a smooth journey. It's going to be fraught with a lot of fighting, a lot of sorrow. Okay, what else we got? Oh, you got the Queen of Cups. You got the Queen of Cups. You've also got the Wheel of Fortune. Like it's anybody's game. Nobody can predict what's going to happen right now, not even her. You know, it's just like, let's give this a try and see if it pops off. This whole Tommy Amberlynn angle, like, no, they don't know where it's going to lead right now. It's up in the air. And we got the King of Cups, next card down. So there's a lot of cups, there's a lot of pentacles here. Because right now, Amber, she doesn't have much to go with. She doesn't have many ideas. Like Shantal's angle has always been the food. Amber's angle has always been relationships. You know, food has always been kind of secondary. If she's doing the feedy stuff, she's doing it kind of more in the background, whereas with Shantal, it's more in the forefront. But she doesn't have much to go with. It's like she wants to make the focus her and her relationships. So it's like, I don't have much. I don't have many ideas. Let's see how I can take one idea and go with it. Yep. And we bringing somebody and bringing in the side characters, bringing in the side plots to make it happen. Like bringing in people to make it all pop off. But again, there's going to be a lot of conflict here. A lot of conflict. Like there's going to be some difficulty here. This whatever you got planned, Amber, this is going to be painful. This is not going to be good for you. Yep, definitely not going to be good for you. Okay, like you're going to get all emotionally fucked up with Tommy. It's going to lead to a lot of fighting and a lot of issues, and it's going to affect you and your channel. So is it worth it for the story arc? And that's going to bring in more money for her. Like if the drama plays out on YouTube, it could mean more money. You know, it could start off as, let's do this to make money on my channel and I'll split it with you. But it might bleed into real life feelings. Like, because Amber and Shantal, they both get emotionally involved with the people they just bring into their show. So again, we've got the Star card. You know, like money in different places, money being passed around. We've got the Chariot card. So I'm feeling like this is not the last we've seen of Tommy. This is not the last we've seen of Tommy. Tommy's going to be around again. Let's see. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the Hermit card. So, yeah, there's going to be periods of feeling alone, being alone. So this whole thing with her and Tommy is going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like Amber's not done with her yet. Up, down. Up, down. Yeah, like she's not done with Tommy. She's not done. She's not done. And she's gonna get that crown back. Look at the wreath. She's getting her crown back. She's getting the crown back. This whole thing will revitalize her channel. This whole thing will revitalize interest in her. She's getting that damn crown back. This is how she's going to get it back from Shantal. The relationship drama. Yeah, Tommy has goals and Amber has goals. So the big question is Tommy going to get full control over Amber, and Amber's going to gain even more weight and be bedbound and whatnot? But Amber's goal is to just get the crown back from Shantal. She's tired of like hanging around in the background, nobody giving a crap about her. She's getting it back. You hear that, Shantal? The girl's coming for your crown, and you're not really working for it anyway. She's taking it back. She will get it back. There's going to be more people covering Amber because the tea's going to be hot. It's going to be spicy and easy to drink, and everybody's going to be tired of watching you feed your face and hurt yourself on camera. So But there's a justice card. There's a justice card. I don't know what's going to happen with the justice card. Let's see. I don't know. But it looks like there's going to be like money all around for whoever's involved in this thing. There's going to be money all the way around. Like things are going to they're about to get a lot more profitable over there. But and again, like you notice the flow of the cards, up, down, up, down. There's a good card, bad card, good card, bad card. It keeps going like that. So it's like moments of happiness followed by moments of strife, followed by moments of heartbreak. It's going to be a constant up down thing with those two. Inferno. This again. This again. This again. Oof. Foodie got sick at the pool. She didn't get sick at the pool though, Dot. She pretended to get sick because she wanted to get out of the pool and go eat. She was at the pool and she said, "Oh, I feel nauseous. I feel like I'm going to throw up." But then she said, "I feel hungry." And what she said did not make sense to me. She's like, "I feel like I'm going to throw up." Then why aren't you getting straight up out of the pool? Why not? Why are you still sitting there? If I feel like I was going to vomit, I'm not going to keep a live stream going. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to take care of things. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm not going to keep the stream going. That's just stupid. So it's like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. But then she said that at the pool. I feel like I'm going to throw up. And then today she had her Simpsons donut. So how sick was she really? You know, you don't sit there one day like, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm lightheaded. And then order like a bunch of huge, super huge donuts. So that doesn't even make sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed the brief readings on Amber and Tommy. I mean, because I really want to do readings on the two of them and see what was up. And I don't like what I saw for Tommy. I don't like it at all. I think she's got just clout chasing, clout hungry, money hungry intentions. Like her intentions are not pure. It's not about love. It's about, I need money and I'm going to find the biggest, most profitable, attention getting lolcow and basically milk them to float me. You know, like that's what it's about. Female Salah. You know, I would agree with you, Amber, but Salah isn't into the feeder thing, and Tommy actually is, like, seriously into it. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. Tommy's actually into that for real. For real. And I guess she had a 1,000-pound girlfriend that died 3 months ago, and already she's hopping into somebody's DMs. As a matter of fact, she hopped into Amber's DMs, and there was another chick, and that got exposed too. So your girlfriend dies, and 3 months after her death, you're already talking to several women. So how does that make you look? So when do ALR and Tommy Sal move to Kuwait? I don't know. Tommy is a confirmed feeder. Yep. That is 100%. There's no speculation there. Yep. Definite feeder. Definite feeder. I mean, there's stuff all over Twitter. If you want to do a search on Twitter under Amberlynn Reid Tommy, you'll see it all. You'll see all the clips. You'll see all the pictures. All the receipts are there. Tommy is a feeder. Like a death fat feeder. It's really scary. Really scary. Yeah, the former girlfriend who just passed was 1,000 pounds. Literally 1,000 pounds. Literally 1,000. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm that's not even a joke. Her girlfriend was 1,000 pounds, and the girlfriend was on the Dr. Oz show several times as a guest. So that's another thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the readings tonight. I certainly enjoyed doing them. Just something Spirit was saying, do a reading on this person, Tommy. Like, what are their intentions? What are they up to? Now we know it's all about the money, honey. It's all about the money. You're finding the biggest lily pad and hopping on it because you're broke, bitch. You got some money issues and you're using all of these obese ladies to float you and take care of you. Well, that's just how it is. The card said it. Like, Tommy's got money issues and using these ladies to try to have that free and easy, full lifestyle. So thank you, Blondie. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the reading, and I'll do another reading on Shantal at a later date. Although there's really not much to talk about. Like, she's still in Kuwait. She's still eating the donuts. She's still doing the same bullshit. I mean, there's really nothing new there. If she went home to Canada, there might be something, but she's insisting on staying in Kuwait as long as possible. But thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. If you can, please thumbs up the stream. And if you'd like to sub up to my channel, I really appreciate it. I do tarot readings from time to time, as well as reacts on Shantal. I'm going to check out this Simpsons donut stream and maybe react to that tonight. But I would like to thank you all for coming in, and I'll see you guys a bit later. And I really enjoy spending time with all of you. So, what's that? What was so rushed? Hold on. What do you mean it was so rushed? It wasn't rushed. I took my time doing the reading. I'm really not into the whole Amberverse to stretch it out like that. I wasn't rushing at all. All right, guys, I'm going to go, and you guys have a good one. Y'all take care and have a good night. Bye.